Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be doing a review on the Razers Cynosa Pro, but before we do that I just want to say a massive thank you to all you guys commenting down below, leaving subscriptions, leaving likes. Without you obviously there is no channel, so I want to say a massive thank you. Obviously we're going to be doing a review on the Razers Cynosa Pro, so if you haven't subscribed yet, please hit that subscribe button down below. It takes 2 seconds and it's completely free, helps me and helps the channel out. Let's get straight into the review. So we'll start off from the top right corner. As you can see, you have the LED indicators. You have your macro record LED indicator, that's when you recorded macros. You have your caps lock, your scroll lock, and lastly your num lock. Now this is a full 106 keyboard. That is because unlike the older Razer keyboards, there is no 6 macro keys on the side. Other than that, it is normal. You have your illuminated Razer logo at the bottom. It's got your standard effects I'll show you later. And I do like the font of this keyboard. In the past, Razer have had some really obnoxious and ridiculous fonts on their keys, made them look kind of silly. This keyboard does have a really nice font however, and gladly this one looks clean and looks pretty nice, very minimal. So let's quickly turn the keyboard around so we can see what it looks like at the bottom, underneath even. You got 5 rubber feet. These rubber feet are going to help obviously stop surface scratching on your keyboard itself and the desk, obviously on all sides apart from the center. On the bottom you have your label, which I'll show you in a second, and you have these plastic elevation feet. They are made of plastic. They're not the best quality, but the keyboard isn't too expensive, so nothing really to expect here. You have 2 levels of adjustment. This is going to help you obviously. If you don't like the first one, you can change it. So in total you got 3, from flat to slightly raised to more. There's the label. As you can see, it says the Razer Cynosa Pro. Turn it back around. This cable is made of rubber. It's okay quality, just your normal rubber cable. Nothing to complain about. It is non-removable. However, as I said before, the keyboard's cheap. You're not going to have that kind of feature on a keyboard like this. The build quality, as you can see, I am flexing it. It does have a bit of flex. It is all made of plastic, so a bit of flex is to be expected. If you are pressed down on the keyboard as well, there is a little bit of little flex while pressing down, but it's on a desk anyway, so I don't really see the problem. Let's plug the keyboard into my PC so you can see the RGB lights. There you go. So the RGB does look really nice. It actually is pretty vibrant considering it's such a cheap keyboard, coming at only £75 to £80 in the UK, similar $75 to $80 in the US. So the RGB is pretty nice. I'll quickly take off, well, I can't actually get the spacebar off. You need that actual keycap puller if you want to take the keys off. There you go, I got a keycap puller. I'll take the keys off so you can see the actual keycaps themselves in a minute, and you can see the actual PCB at the bottom where the switches, not the switches, where the keycaps actually go into. Oh, my keycaps just flew off the table. Yeah. Let's get the last arrow key off. There you go. So sorry about the glare. My camera's, I don't know what my camera's doing if I'm being completely honest, so it'll go away in a bit once I put the keycaps back on, so yeah, just bear with it. So these keycaps are made of ABS plastic, black on the outside, white on the inside. As you can see on the actual plastic inside where the keycaps go, you'd think that this keyboard is actually a mecha membrane board, like let's say the Corsair K55 RGB. It's actually not. I was under the impression that it was, but it's actually just a membrane keyboard. Don't know why a membrane keyboard costs 80 quid though. That's a bit silly in my opinion. So this keyboard will be meant for some people, like if you've just got into PC gaming again, as I said in my Corsair K55 review, then this keyboard is probably, you'll like it. If you've just used normal membrane standard keyboards that like they use in school, like your standard Microsoft keyboards and stuff, then this keyboard should be fine for you. Just got a little bit more RGB lighting. Other than that, it's the same. One cool thing that this keyboard does have that well, I think only one Razer keyboard has, and that's the Huntsman Elite, which costs 2 times as much as this, is Underglow. It has Underglow on 3 sides. It has it on the right side on the bottom. It has it on the back side on the bottom, and it has it on the left hand side on the bottom. So 3 sides are covered in this Underglow. Now you can change this Underglow's lighting to all the same effects as the keys can, so you can have a nice rainbow wave at the bottom, or you can keep it a static color, up to you. I will show you the effects in a couple of seconds. As you can see, it is glowing on my desk and it does look quite nice, although it's not very bright and the LEDs aren't diffused that well. Sometimes you can see the spots where the LEDs actually are, so that would be one problem with it, but you're not going to be looking on the bottom of the keyboard anyway. Let's quickly now move on to a sound test. If you made it through that sound test without dying because of how bad the quality was, I'm sorry. I actually forgot to record the sound on the keys with my actual mic. I was recording on my phone, and I don't actually have the keyboard anymore, so the only audio I had was from my phone's mic, and obviously a phone mic's not as good as the mic I'm using at the moment. So yeah, sorry about the sound. We're going to quickly take a look at the other effects. We'll just take a look at a few samples, not all of them, just a quick one. Let's get into it. Obviously here you got your static purple color. This is obviously going to be on your static preset. I think there's a total of about 9 different presets on this board. We'll change it to rainbow wave now. This is the classic, everyone loves all the colors on the keyboard at once. Now it does look really nice on the underglow, as you can see, and with the wave the underglow actually does look quite nicely diffused. You can't really see the LEDs, individual LEDs by themselves. You can change, obviously in the Chroma Studio, you can change the colors of every individual key, and you can overlay certain presets on the board to customize the lighting however you want. Now it's static green, and it's going to be, I think Starlight. This is called Starlight. So with Starlight you can change how fast the keys light up, how frequently they light up, the color they light up. You can change the presets, which keys you want to light up. You can change that the Razer logo lights up instead of the keys. You can do so much stuff in the Razer Chroma software, and the software is really easy and simple to use. It's gone a lot better in the years, and it's very easy to use. So my final opinion on this keyboard is don't buy it. It's a waste of money. You're only getting membrane switches. The build quality isn't too good. The RGB does look good, however, though, but I'd pass. You can get a good mechanical keyboard for the same price. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to subscribe, comment down below, leave a like, and I'll see you in the next one.